And we're talking about the solar eclipse again. I keep hearing people talk about it being next month. It's April 8th, so it's actually in just a couple of weeks, and part of our state is in the path of totality. So joining me live right now to talk about staying safe during a solar eclipse is Dr. Rahul Pandit with Houston Methodist. Good morning.
Good morning, Haley. How are you?
Good. So the next solar eclipse, as I mentioned, is April 8th. And I know I talked to you in October when we were talking about a solar eclipse back then, and just talking about protecting our eyes, because it should go without saying, don't look directly at the sun, but it's going to be tempting on April 8th, right?
Well, this time even more so, because at least in Houston, about 90% of the sun is going to be covered, as opposed to last time, which was only about 80%. And if we head a little bit further west in Austin, 100% of it will be covered. So it'll be very tempting to take off those glasses at the wrong moment and potentially harm our retinas.
Yeah, so tell people what exactly is the danger, because you can actually go blind by doing this.
Absolutely. When you take your when you look at a sun directly in normal conditions, it's so bright that you really can't look at it and your eyes close. But during an eclipse, a lot of the light's rays are decreased, so you can actually stare at the sun potentially for even a few seconds, which can cause the light to permanently damage your retina. Which is the focusing part of the eye in the back of the eye. It's kind of like the film in the camera. And if that gets damaged within a few days, you can have severe vision loss.
And Dr. Pandit, we're showing on the screen right now the solar eclipse glasses, and we know that a lot of fakes might be sold online. So tell people what the exact number is that they're supposed to be looking for on the inside of their glasses to make sure that they can keep your eyes safe.
The astronomy associations and even commercial websites where you can purchase these online are readily available. And the nice thing is they're sold in individual or in bulk supplies for those who want to host eclipse parties. The correct designation is the ISO 12312-2 sunglasses, and you can typically find them pretty much anywhere. But if you look in the inner portion of the small print, you'll be able to find that there is definitely the correct designation to ensure that you have the right protection for your eyes.
Yeah, and so if they're the right ones, you put them on and you'll see total black until you look directly at the sun, and then you'll see that ring through the glasses, right?
That's absolutely correct. You can't see anything through it except the wonderful eclipse.
Yeah. Would it ever be safe to try and make your own?
No, absolutely not. These are, standard designations for things that have been well tested and well trialed from companies that are, in the industry that do this. Many people have tried and attempted over the years to configure other glasses or even put some of these glasses, over binoculars. And we really recommend you follow the correct steps if you're going to do anything unusual anything other than the ordinary to view these solar eclipses. Most websites that sell these provide the appropriate guidelines to how to view the solar eclipse properly. So we recommend you follow those guidelines.
All right, Dr. Rahul Pandit, always keeping our retina health at the top of mind. Thank you so much for joining me this morning. I appreciate you getting up early for this interview.
Thank you. Take care.